ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. So with Bosch on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got James. Jimmy Butler is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4. And for the Celtics, Garnett is out there with Russell. Then it's Bird. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Kuzi in at the point. Taking a look at Boston. Greg, it's another pressure-packed game for them, and the atmosphere here couldn't be any better.
They're no stranger to this kind of situation. They're used to it by now. And with a trip to the finals at stake, I think they'll be at their sharpest tonight.
The shot's good.
Now understand this, when LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Pulls up on the elbow. Garnett grabs the board.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
And the layup falls. Garnett's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now, here is O'Neal. And it's sent back by Russell. Here's Kuzi. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D from Wade. O'Neal with it. He's picked up by Russell. O'Neal passes to LeBron. Shot on the wing. Another shot, and it's sent back by Russell.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Kuzi passes to Russell. Here is Havlicek. Just 5 on the clock. Third left side. Jacks up a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here is O'Neal. Over Russell. Shaq can't get that one to fall. Russell passes to Kuzi. Giannis against Bird. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the night here.
At the line, Larry Bird. At the line with 1 shot.
Free throw, no good for Bird.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite-level passer. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Kuzi after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. O'Neal with the steal. Here's Giannis, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Here's Kuzi. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwayne Wade.
And Kuzi, just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
And the first one drops. Good on both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Giannis against Garnett. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Oh, Russell in position. Stolen by Wade. Pass to Butler. Down low. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Butler. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Bird with the bucket. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
James outside. Hands it from downtown. LeBron's got his second basket.
Once the last 3 went in, I looked at LBJ and I was like, yo, I think he's going to try and respond.
Here's Kuzi. Garnett left side. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. A crossover, and the layup is good. 7 points in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy.
Kuzi can hit.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Over Kuzi. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Garnett. Havlicek outside. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat leading by 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick outside to Butler. And here is Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 9.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Kuzi. And here's Bird for 3. O'Neal with the rebound. And here are the Heat. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Havlicek. Here's Bird. Great D that time from James.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Back to Shaq. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Wade gets the bucket. And now a 7-point Heat lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Wayne Wade on top. Russell passes to Havlicek. Brown outside. Drills it from outside.
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
Miami leading by 4. O'Neal outside. Giannis. Out to Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Kuzi. Havlicek outside. And it's Tim Hardaway with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Collins passes to Havlicek. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket.
And guys, Havlicek in a nutshell. Just constant motion, unparalleled stamina. This guy will wear you out.
Hardaway dishes to O'Neal. Hardaway sets a screen for O'Neal. And to Kumbo. O'Neal looking around. From the stripe. Rebound by the Celtics. Inside, here's Kuzi, and Mourning sends it back.
And we know Mourning excels at finding these shot blocking opportunities. It's like he sees the shot coming.
To the paint, and Shaq with the slam.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Brown outside. Here's Kuzi. Celtics passing it around. For 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Plays it up and banks it in. And now just a 2-point Miami lead.
And that's a sense of the IQ of Kuzi right there. He just knows where to be in transition. One of the more intelligent players we have.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes here for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for O'Neal. LeBron comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Hero subbed in for Wade. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And James throws it down hard.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Celtics trail by 4. 1:30 left to play in the first. Up top, Bird. James defending. Here's Cowens. It's hauled in by the Heat.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Now here's Hardaway after Jaylen Brown's miss. Stolen by Bird. Plays it in off the breakaway. Bird's got 7 points.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
To the inside. Stolen by Tatum. To the middle. And stolen by Mourning. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Tatum. And here we go again. The Celtics in transition. Up the court they go.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
Hardaway with it. Mourning a screen on White. Hardaway for 3. Here's Mourning. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed,
the previous play is under review.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Heat. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
They've got Jaylen Brown. Made him out there with Bird. Then it's White, and it's Cowens in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. The kick out to Adebayo. Here's LeBron. Rebound, Boston.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Down low, stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
LeBron James on the wing. Bird covering. No one covering.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
White looking around. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brown against Hero. Pass to James. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Garnett, he's checked in for Boston. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Heat.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Now here's White. Bird inside. Working on James, and it's good for 2. Bird's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Floats it up for, here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
Oh, yeah, the old man can still do that. LeBron James with the catch and finish.
Pass to Garnett. 5 on the clock. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's James. 12 points for him. Can't cash in from close range. LeBron against Bird. Brown outside. LeBron against Bird. 16 feet away. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Bird's got 4 points this quarter.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's LeBron. Another miss by James.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Hardaway against White.
Okay, LeBron with the big boy moves. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. That free throw missing.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Havlicek, he's checked in for White. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Heat. Hero comes in for Hardaway. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now, Hero, still yet to score. High, arcing shot. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. To the inside, here's Cowens, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Giannis. He's got 9. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Hero are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Pass to Garnett. Back to White. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Bird finishing in close.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
James looking around. And finished off by LeBron.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
White bounce pass. Here's Cowens. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
LeBron outside. The 19-foot shot. Here's Mourning. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, and Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Now, here is Havlicek. They set the pick. Pass to Cowens. Releases. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside Butler. Bird against James. Shot clock at 6. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. No good on that one.
And how about that skill set that Cowens possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
Wayne Wade's checked in for James. He hits the second from the line. The Heat have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. High post Mourning. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Miami needs to get a shot off. And pushing it up, here's Boston. That break capped off by KG.
And this is the work ethic Garnett possesses. Really hustles down the floor in transition.
Outside Butler. Havlicek with the rebound.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Pass to Cowens. Pierce with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Pierce has got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in.
Now into the lineup for Boston, number 0, Jason Tatum.
Here's Butler, still without a basket. Hero sets the pick for Butler. Inside. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Hero.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Garnett with the screen for Tatum, and there's the drive. Nice aggressive move from Garnett inside.
This offense just continues to impress.
The Heat trail by 7. And here's Wade. Here's Butler. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Kuzi. John Havlicek on the wing. There's the pick. Garnett outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Left side Butler. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston leading by 7. Over Wade. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Pass to Mourning. Over Kuzi. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now Pierce defending. 5 to shoot. Here's Wade. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Wade's got 6 points.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Pierce. And it's Miami with the rebound. Mourning's got 7 rebounds in the game. 1:33 left to play here in the half. Kicks it out to Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Kuzi. 7 points in the game. He gets it in there. 9 points in the game so far.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And some changes here for the Celtics. Russell comes in for Tatum. And Larry Bird subbed for Paul Pierce. The Heat also changing it up. O'Neal comes in for Mourning. And James subbed in for Hero. And the second free throw, good. 52 seconds left here in the second. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And that one's good from Havlicek. Havlicek's got his 2nd basket of the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Bobbed up there for O'Neal.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Havlicek outside. Pass to Kuzi. 3-pointer, Bird. And Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Butler. Now Wade. He's guarded by Russell. 2 on the clock. No good that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by 3. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Well, Coach Mazzulla, a pretty good start for you guys. As we look at the second half, what's the message in the locker room?
Just continue to do what we do. We had great poise when they were making tough shots and they went on a run. I thought we played well, we executed. And once we get to our spacing and our early offense, we're hard to guard.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break. And here we go, heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotion.
So with Bosh on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. LeBron James is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Butler in at the 2. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Bird. Russell's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Celtics. Wade finds O'Neal. Back to Wade. Wade inside.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
Havlicek outside. Russell a screen on LeBron. Oh, Russell in position. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Shot clock at 3. James with the block.
I love that LeBron is still willing to go up and challenge at the rim. He's still got that fire for an old man.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it's on John Havlicek. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. Free throw good, James. And James drills them both. Here's Kuzi. 9 points in the game so far. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. 90 seconds now into the second half. Outside Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Wade kicks to Shaq. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they have scraped and clawed to get back into this thing, just chipping away little by little and finally now taking the lead.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
Here's Kuzi. Havlicek outside. Pass to Kuzi. 6 to shoot. Russell a screen on Wade. Kuzi with the bucket. Kuzi's got 11.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The shot's good from Shaq.
it's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Put your hands together. Once again, they are Celtics Entertainment.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Kuzi. 11 points in the game. Drains the 19-footer. Kuzi's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Now here's Butler. Still scoreless. Here's Wade. And it's Miami with another.
And you see the power, but O'Neal shares it nicely as well.
Pass to Russell.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Celtics have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. That one is off. He doesn't get the second one. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Miami. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Boston trailing. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. It's tipped. Havlicek against Butler. Driving the lane, and the dunk by Havlicek.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Now Wade. He's got 10. Russell inside, defended by Shaq. Right side Russell, shot clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Wade. Pass to LeBron. No good from outside.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Garnett with the block. Russell passes to Garnett. Here's Kuzi. Right side, Russell. Pass to Bird. Garnett, the screen. For the lead. And that's off the glass and in. Bird's got 17.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Wade drives in. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Wade. And now that's 11 points for Shaquille O'Neal. Boston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Kuzi passes to Bird. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Kuzi. 13 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Down low, Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Crafty move. Pass to James for the lead. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
And Giannis throws it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Kuzi passes to Bird. Here's Kuzi. Bird a screen on Wade. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Wade. In transition, here comes Miami. Wade finishing the trip down the floor.
Out in the open floor, Wade can really turn on the Jets.
Garnett with a screen on James. Bird kicks to Garnett. Havlicek outside. Back to Garnett. Pass to Havlicek. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Giannis. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So both teams making some changes here. Miami leading by 5. Wade with it. 12 points for him. It's tipped. Havlicek outside. And here again, the Heat in transition. Up the court they go. And it's Wade with the jam.
And the power of Dwayne Wade on display. Rare for a two-guard.
Pass to Havlicek. Here's Kuzi. Here's Collins. 7 points in the game. To halt the run, it's hauled in by LeBron.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Wade gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
In the corner, it's Bird. The shot will not fall. James with some nice D. The Heat leading by 9. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Guarding James has always been a challenge. So good at getting the better of the defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Heat.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Havlicek. And then for Miami, Mourning comes in for O'Neal. And Bam Adebayo subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pass to Bird. From past the arc. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Tim Hardaway. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Heat leading by 11. And here is Hardaway. Pass to Mourning. Here's Wade. He's covered by Brown. Wade passes to Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Bird playing big in there. Wow.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Mourning. Brown against Wade. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wade's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Tatum passes to Kuzi. Brown outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 5. And here's Tatum for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Mourning's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the inside. Adebayo. That shot off. Great D that time from Tatum. Pass to Brown. Here's Kuzi. Over Hardaway. Kuzi can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
The 3 from Tatum. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Heat up by 15. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Garnett out there with Pierce. Then there's Brown. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Cowens in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Shot's good by Butler.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Celtics trail by 19. It's Pierce on the wing. And Butler sends it back.
And known as a defensive stopper, Butler is fantastic at coming up with the goods. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now, here is Havlicek. Garnett left side. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pass to Mourning. Intercepted. Here's Havlicek. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Mourning a screen on Garnett. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Giannis. And so Miami again turning it over.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
Celtics trail by 19. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Brown. Rebound by the Heat. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. With the floater. Pass to Butler. Denied! Pierce with the block. And he gets it back.
You just can't fall for Butler's shot fake. Once he has you up in the air, he is really skilled at drawing the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And a wide open look for Hero. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Short corner 3 there for Hero. Such a smooth stroke from deep.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Now here's Pierce. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night, and he comes up with the deuce.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Celtic shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Pass to Pierce. Shoots it. Boston, no good that time either.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Timeout called for the Heat. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
A different look for Miami. O'Neal's checked in for Mourning. James comes in for Tyler Hero. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Tim Hardaway. That's good from Antetokounmpo. And both free throws good for Giannis. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
And here's Bird for three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. He'd have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Butler kicks to Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now, here is Bird. Pass to Kuzi. Garnett, the screen. From about 16, three-pointer, Bird. Good D by LeBron.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Tatum, he's checked in for Kevin Garnett. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. To the middle, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here is Mourning.
And the big fella Mourning using that massive size to draw contact inside.
Shooting for Miami, Alonzo Mourning at the line for two.
He's off on the first.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
And the Heat making a change here. Smith has checked in. So he comes up empty, missing both. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Kuzi and Adebayo sends it back.
Oh, great instincts from Bam. Such a high IQ defender.
For Miami, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Morning a screen on Brown. Hero from long range. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Here's Kuzi. To the paint. That's tipped. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Morning. Drops in the layup for 2. Morning's got 4 points in the quarter.
The big fella Morning out ahead on that break.
Brown outside. Pass to Russell. Here's Kuzi. Clock at 6. Sinks that one from the post. Here's Hero. Smith outside. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Morning inside. Tatum on him, and it goes down 2 points.
Check out Morning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Bird. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 21 points for Larry Bird.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here is Bird. Pass to Kuzi. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
4th team foul. Shooting for Miami. Tyler Hero taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
Some changes for Boston. Garnett, he's checked in for Tatum. And it's Havlicek in for Jaylen Brown. And Miami also making a switch. Rice is checked in. And Hero drops them both. Boston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Bird. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Now, here is Havlicek. Pass to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Well, the Celtics shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Russell dishes to Garnett.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
At the line, Kevin Garnett. At the line for 2 shots. 2 shots.
He throw good, Garnett. And some changes here for the Heat. Bosch comes in for Morning. And it's Dragic in for Hero. Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett. And so here is Miami. Outside Hardaway. Right side Bosch. Pass to Rice.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam.
At the line for the Heat, Glenn Rice. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And when you think of Rice, his consistency comes to mind, as well as that dead-eye shooting form.
Heroes checked in for the Heat. Both good from the line that time. Boston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
At the line, Bob Cousy. At the line for 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Now here's Hardaway. Hero on the wing. Takes a shot at the elbow. Yep, that one goes.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Havlicek outside. Trying to find Bird. He's got it now. 5 to shoot. The shot from the low post is good. Bird's got 23 points.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Here's Hero. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway's got 3 assists in the game.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for Miami.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Dwayne Wade.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here's Cousy after Tyler Hero's bucket. Now Havlicek. Bird left side. Over Rice. And Bird gets it to go on the assist from Havlicek.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Hero against Havlicek. Takes a 3. And Tyler Hero again.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Havlicek, the pass to Cousy. Lets it fly. Baseline try. And it's Boston with another.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
And so the Miami Heat have won the series.
It's an incredible accomplishment. You think about all of the preparation that went into this. It really started in the offseason and then carried through to this moment right here.
And, of course, the story continues as they now move on to the NBA Finals, representing the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, tonight they'll celebrate, but tomorrow It'll be all business, starting from square one with their game planning and identifying the matchups they think they can exploit.
They're just 4 wins away from hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Can they complete their mission? We can't wait to see. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. See you next time.